Thank you, Father Andy. I'll keep this brief. With the Halloween festivities this morning, I'm sure a sugar crash is forthcoming. So I moved to Madison in 2016 to begin grad school in the UW chemistry program. I sampled Catholic churches for several months, looking for some familiarity in a new city, the kind of church that you could easily be lost in the masses. The sudden passing of my father caused me to reevaluate my faith life. I started reading blogs, books, and perusing church websites. The only time I'll say I used Google for research. I had a checklist of what I wanted out of my ideal spiritual formation, and the Episcopal faith seemed to check all the boxes. Shortly after, I attended St. Andrews for the first time. I arrived at 9:30 and immediately realized I was an hour early for the 10:30 Mass season. I'm sure we've all been there a couple of times. In hindsight, this was not an accident, but a gift from my guardian angel, since I was able to listen to the choir practice. During the choir practice and subsequent service, I felt my heart singing. A couple of weeks later, my husband was on leave from the Army, and I took him to St. Andrews. It happened to be Mother Melissa's first day, and seeing her give the sermon with her son in her arms removed any hesitancy from my mind that St. Andrews could be my spiritual home. This was the first time I had seen a lady priest presiding over Mass, and Melissa used at the bar high. I have been continually impressed by the fortitude of the St. Andrews community, especially through a pandemic. Normal doesn't exist anymore, but maybe it never did. Spearheaded by Father Andy and Mother Melissa, St. Andrews has cultivated a community willing to adapt to present challenges and is grounded in faith, hope, and love. I've gotten to know several of you through confirmation class, 20s and 30s brunches, and book clubs, all virtual or socially distanced. With all of the events and formation groups at St. Andrews, I feel like a groundhog on February 2nd, cautiously peeking out and trying new things. And concluding with this groundhog analogy, what St. Andrews means to me is a promise of spring.